you're watching FPTV. This is Morgan Freeman, and you're watching FPTV.
That's Sean.
Hello. It's
John C.
Hello, hello, and Twan. I am Miss Dawn. Welcome to FPTV, the home of FPV. And tonight we are welcoming our very special guest. I want to call him Mr. WeBleed FPV, Zotek!
What's up, everybody? Good evening, East Coast. Good evening. It's 11:46. I'm usually sleeping right now. Gotta keep the young and beautiful here, you know.
That's right.
No, thank you for having me, Mrs. Dawn.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
And he said, how do you pronounce Twan? And I was like, oh! Sean, when it is, let me get the official Twans out there on the screen so they can hear it. The Twans are the air horn effect. When he was a DJ, he used to go hard with it, and then he brought it over here just for fun. And then he used to hit them so hard on stream they would break. Like the button just stopped working, like for no reason. Streamlabs was like, you're done. So then Hugin FPV, I don't know what he's been up to anymore, but he bought him a set of manual Twans, or of these Twans, all there we go, as backup, the secondary Twans. Plan B, as Quad Daddy calls them. And then from there, before these, he called it manual Twans, where he had to just say it, Twan. So if he couldn't give you the air horn, he had to just Twan you. So we have continued the Twans. It is carried on through and the Twans have spread pretty heavily. Some of the dudes on other streams and all that. So every time I hear the Twans out there, it does make me smile. So anyone who uses the Twans, I love it.
Heck yeah. I'm trying to get my screens organized so I'm looking right at not looking over here.
Do your thing, I get it.
Well, I like to read the YouTube feed and connect with the peeps, so
that's perfect because my chat's usually a little
Thank you
slow.
for having me, though. I'm pretty excited. It's been a wild ride, and I kind of mentioned earlier there was an interesting story when my first interaction with Sean and WeBleed. And when I first made my very first LED drone racing gate, because that's what we specialize in, is drone racing was the foundation of WeBleed. Yeah, but we cater to everybody: freestyle, casual flight, whoops, all that good stuff in between. So yeah, it was awesome. I remember like creating a little giveaway for one of my gates, and Sean was the first one to win one. And so I was like overly ecstatic to try to like get feedback, and our interaction was like pretty amazing. Like he was like, "Dude, this gate's amazing." Like I took my 5 inch. I was like, "You took your 5 inch?" He was like, "Yeah, I took my 5 inch to the park, and we used the gate, and it helped me at nighttime because it lit up." And I was like, "Yeah, these were meant for whoops." But it was awesome.
I still have that gate. It's hanging. I know you guys could see it by me turning around and pointing, but I do
Yeah,
have it hanging
it
up
was
over here
awesome.
still.
I
Like,
think there's a video out there of him just like, just going at it and just pounding up that gate with a 5 inch racer. I was like, all right, that's a good sign that, she's holding up really well. So very, very stoked about that. And that was like my first, like, I think he's reached out a few times prior to that, and it was just like, oh, this is pretty cool, man. Like, really cool dude. And sorry, for the loss and for the friends and family. And I know Sean's vision of FPV, and that's what made FPV like is amazing because of the community and how we're all interconnected. And you might not know anybody, 400 miles away, and you guys are passionately in love about the same hobby, and the technology and the connection with the community and the people. And Sean definitely lived that FPV lifestyle and left the impression that is going to go on forever. And that's why I always, when you guys first reached out about the Rippies and said, "Hey, do you want to sponsor?" I was like, "Yeah, of course. This is like, it was awesome." So, but yeah, thank you, and thanks to Sean for definitely being a good sport out there, and doing what he had to do to kind of push FPV, to promote, because we're all out there promoting FPV, and that's we're in the infancy stage of the industry still. It's becoming more and more mainstream every day that goes by. It becomes, we're influencing more and more people out there, for anything, for the technology, the industry itself, and the true capabilities. So it's a pretty amazing feat that we all could say, "Hey, we're all part of something in the very beginning," and that's going to be pretty badass in my eyes.
oh my God, I love it. Like, and thank you for sponsoring the Rippies for the second year in a row. You guys are sponsoring, like, and you know what? I have to give credit to everybody because I got into this in a totally different way than most people. I got into this because of Sean. Like, I tell everyone I walked downstairs and Discord was open on the computer. And it kind of went from there. I lurked for a while, like until they caught me lurking because I must have hit a button or a key, and they're like, "Oh, hello," and I was like, "Ah, how'd they know I'm here?"
Hey,
And
what's
then they
going on?
pulled me in, and because of everybody, and when they wanted to keep the Rippies going, like we thought about it, and I was like, "All right, fluff, yeah." And the first year we did it kind of quick and in a hurry. We pulled that together in a couple months. And then the next year, the boys reached out to sponsors. And honestly, it's stuff I didn't even think of. So it's so amazing to me to see how everyone's hard work made it possible. Because I
That's what
didn't
it
do it.
takes.
One person didn't do it. All of these boys came together and made this
Community.
happen,
It's
including
all about
you
the
and all the
community.
sponsors. Like, so that's what's really incredible about it. Like, and
That's true. That's why we have, United We Fly, Together We Bleed, FPV as our company slogan. So it's all about unity, which is it's pretty awesome. And we're very fortunate to get to travel now around the United States to go to different events, and meet different parts of, different segments of the United States, and fly with some of the best whoop racing pilots, freestyle pilots out there for the tiny whoop segment. I first got into FPV in 20. I went through kind of a divorce, and kind of like became a hermit. Wasn't really engaging, and that was like 2016, 2017. And my buddy Aaron Wind was pretty avid with technology, and he was like, "Yo, man, you gotta like come on out and check out these goggles and put these goggles on." And I was like, "No, no, no, no." So like late 2018, he kind of like just came over one day and he said, "Come on over and put the goggles on," and I was like, "Oh, wow, this is pretty impressive! Like, oh my god." And I had that aha moment of like, hey, I used to do slot car racing. So slot cars are like little miniature cars. Put them on a big track and they fly around. You got a little trigger. But yeah, slot cars was my thing. So I'm 46 years old. Not to date myself here, but yeah. But yeah, slot cars were a happening thing when I grew up. I'm from New York City in the Bronx, and we had a slot car track like literally right around the corner from our residency. So I would go there and race, and that's kind of where I got the the interest of racing. And once my buddy Sal came and put the goggles on, and I was like, oh, this is like slot cars 2.0, but I get to fly. That was like,
I get to fly.
so that was pretty.
But I get
pretty,
to fly. Like just the way you said it's perfect.
I get to fly, and
So you know what?
And it took off.
I want to
Really,
scroll through your blah 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 blah. That is what called a website. But first, I have to put you on the spot in the chat because I can't scroll back. So what I want you to do is go back and read out some names for me so I can give them their twans because that is a very important part of this stream.
All right,
but you have to let me repeat.
First one.
You have to let me repeat the names after you, or I'll never fluff and remember who I said or not.
There's a lot here. So you got Hush, LOS.
Oh, Hush. I say Hush Los even though it's line of sight.
There we go, line of sight. I can't read. What time is it? It's there. Then it looks like down the list we got Schmags FPV.
Schmags. Hello, hello.
You got Nomad Aerial.
Hey, Nomad Ariel, how you doing tonight? Get your launch. Oh, we gotta get the official one.
And we have, I apologize if I butcher up these names. Oops.
That's why I make you go first. You gotta take the heat, and then I get to repeat it like I know something.
My daughter, she went to go see the Beyonce. My daughter's 13, and she's getting dropped off, so that's good. So
you need a
she went
minute
to
or
go
you
see
good?
Beyonce at the movie theater, so it's her kind of first big outing for her. So I just gotta send her a text message. Sure.
Oh, no problem. Is that a movie?
Beyonce, she did it's a concert in a movie theater. So they
it's actually
replayed the
the
concert in the
she's
movie
going
theater,
to?
just like what Taylor Swift did. I got a 13-year-old girl, so.
Oh, no. It is a concert, though. Movie theater is the only thing that threw me off, but she's at a concert.
Yeah, it's in a movie. They play the concert in the movie theater, and they televise it to all the movie theaters around. It's a big, it's a big moneymaker for right now for this aspect.
Oh, so they
get people back into the movie theaters, I guess.
Okay, that's marketing for you.
Excuse me.
But yeah,
So
13.
let's
So as long
run
as
down
she's
this
having
list.
a good time.
We have
perfect.
a big old guy.
Big oily guy.
Big oily guy.
Big old guy. That's good though. Big oily.
Hello. Let's see who else we got here. We got Razman.
Oh, Razman, get your twans.
We got Warrior Life FPV.
Warrior Life. Oh, mother fluffer. Just tipped. I saw it flash for like a split second, but it tells me here MFR FPV. Thank you. Get some twans. He gets a cutoff twan. No. Oh shit. Whatever I pressed up here did some craziness. Hold on. I wanted to hit my twans down here. Who else do we got?
Let's see, who else? We have a Tom Servo.
Thomas Servo.
Hello, everybody.
Was locked and loaded on that one, like.
Let's see, we got an MFR FPV. Yo.
There he is, MFR. I call him Mother Fluffer now.
Mother Fluffer. All right.
Sometimes I modify the pilots' names to my own liking. So he's now Mother Fluffer.
I'm starting to see a few. I'm starting to see a few regular names here. We got Dingles.
Oh, Dingles. Hello.
Excuse me, everybody. I got a cold. I've been fighting for almost 2 weeks now. So if you hear me coughing a lung, it's because I'm, it's unfortunate. But we got Inside the Mind of Matt, team racing pilot for WeBleed. That's a It Mom. He's out of oh man, where are you from? Binghamton, New York region, Johnson City, New York. So Southern Tier, we'll call it. So what's up, Matt?
So
Welcome
inside the
to the
mind
show.
of Matt? Is that
Yeah,
what we're
inside the
talking?
mind of Matt, It Mom.
Get your twans. That's a mouthful. Like,
Oh, it is definitely. He's a mouthful for sure. So let's see. You got a D. Oh, geez, man, my eyesight's going shitty here. You got
well, you know
a
what? I gotta change screens for a minute
DFW
because to tell you the
FPV.
truth, I can't read any of it because it was on a white screen, so I couldn't see any of that shiz. All right.
Yeah, so DFW FPV. Hello, hello. We got Drew Boo FPV
Hey, DFW and Drew Boo, get your twans.
and
God damn
let's
it,
see.
Drew Boo, puppy, is that you? How many aliases do you have, dude? The man of 007. Does 007 have all kinds of names? James Bond, does he like make up fake names?
I don't know. I mean,
No, who
everybody's
or Master of
Bond.
Disguise?
You
Who
call me
made?
Bonds, James
Yeah.
Bond.
Oh, that's true. He owns his name. So like, fuck, I'm gonna give you another name, Puppy Gray Drew Boo. If you are the same person, like I'm gonna have to figure out like I don't know, Master of Disguise. I don't know, Master of Aliases. I'm not sure yet. I get you, Pawn.
There you go. I'm gray now. So that is it. That's your list right there, or your current list off of your YouTube. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. You were just chilling, I guess. Oops, I pulled out my game.
We are. I was gonna kick off the night running my mouth about Rippies, but I'm gonna kick us into a video because my 2-year-old is up there ripping. I could hear her going already. She got a nap today, and that's like a fatal flaw. I know better. Like, I know better to not like, it's no nap zone on Fridays, but that's not how she rolled today. So I'm going to throw on something for you boys to watch, and I'm going to stick WeBleed, see? I'm just going to call him Zotek or WeBleed, whatever I call him. I'm going to ask him to hold down the fort for me already this early into the stream.
Right.
Let's see. Nomad. If Nomad Ariel's got... Oh, 6! Perfect. That should give me enough time to work my magic. So thank you very much. Nomad Ariel, get your twans for your showcase of excellence. Ooh, I like the title. My best cinematic drone flight. A year in review.
Yeah, there's that.
Let me get this right. Oh yeah.
So we got a little backyard rip cheer going. Nice feed. Crisp and clean. We got some dives now. Pretty stoked. That's a good shot. Yeah. Got a little rib farm. I don't even know where the field looks like. That's pretty cool. Some train tracks. Excuse me. That's pretty badass. Trains are always fun to fly. Beaches are fun to fly. Being on a beach is fun. Our region likes snow, so. Heck yeah. Desert dunes, those are good. Definitely looks like it's from the Midwest. Pretty badass rippage there. Nice cinematic shots here with this camera. There we go. Got some trickery going on. That's what I like to see. Clean. Very safe. little dangerous now. Want to crash? New York cold for sure. It's definitely oh my God! I mean, between Buffalo, New York, and Redfield, and north of Syracuse, by like 20 minutes, had like 30 inches of snow. Buffalo had over 2 feet. It was coming down 3 inches per hour in Buffalo, New York. So that's 2.5 hours west of me, and then 20 minutes north of me because of the lake effect machine. That's how we get snow up here in this region. Not by storms, but when the cold air pulls off the lake, and whichever way that wind is blowing, and you get stuck with a band. Heck yeah. Sorry, guys.
Made it. Let's see. I think I made it back. Yeah. I could time myself out with this. Let's see. My stuff's safe.
Yeah, it was nice cinematic, some flight footage right there. Very crisp and clean.
Oh, I missed a creep shack in there? No. The pro colorist, so you do your thing. Coloring is... Or doing color is a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass. Ooh. So are you long range, Nomad? Because forgive me that I didn't get to watch your whole video tonight, you know? This, I assume, is long range. This looks like some serious shiz up here.
Well, that's his Nomad's vid here.
Yeah, I believe he... Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it from this.
Mm-hmm. It's my favorite. There's a lot of long range, okay. But gorgeous spots you get when you do that.
Heck yeah. Yeah, there was some really nice shots in there for sure.
Hey, DFW. All right, I'm going to play him, then I'm going to start going up from... Oh, wait, going up from there. But before I do that, I put stuff at the top of my thing, or I forget myself. So I'll keep it short today. Get your Rippies tickets, boys. They're available. They're out there. Thank you to all the sponsors. I like to do at least a quick scroll through on every stream. Fat Strap Steve and Brandon have been with us for 3 years now. They're our first ones ever, so I got a special love. Fly High, Sane Smart, Camera Butter, Fedic, RMRC, Progressive, Liftoff, Lugas and Gem Fan, Fox here, T-Motor, Newbie Drone, Happy Model, WeBleed, Yerba Mate,
of sponsors there,
and Uncle Curtis. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how grateful I am. That's amazing, because with all of these sponsors, that makes it possible to get the winners a nice prize package.
Where is the Rippies going to be held?
Oh, we're down in Atlanta this year, Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta. What's the date?
Saturday, January 27th.
Nice.
So it's the last weekend in
Saturday,
January.
January 27th in Atlanta. You should hit up Ciotti FPV. Tell him to come out there and do some cinematic flying for the event. He'd love to do that. He's a great community leader.
Is he out there in Atlanta?
Ciotti's in that region.
In the region, okay, fair enough. Like in that area.
Yeah. I don't think he's too far from Atlanta. But
you would think for as much as I harass people about where they're from, I'd remember it, and I say that all the time. But all right, I said my Rippies. WeBleedFPV.com, boys. Got all kinds of good shiz out there.
Yeah, we're from Syracuse, New York, so we're in the northeast region, Syracuse, of New York State, that is, central New York.
Now I feel satisfied, like I listed off my stuff.
There you go. Hey, you got to get those plugs in. For sure.
Oh, but most of all, boys, get your Rippies entries in because now time is ticking. We got a couple weeks left. December 22nd is the cutoff at midnight. So when December 21st comes, that hits midnight, you're done, boys. Eastern Standard Time. Because since we do have boys all around, I say boys, that includes everybody. It's just the way I talk. But all around the world, we go by Eastern Standard Time because that's where I'm at. So we decided on a deadline, you know? So
yeah.
And the beauty is you can choose from all year long. So anything from January on, you can throw in for your video. So get it in. Time is ticking. 13 categories to pick from. They're right on top of the Discord. So they're nice and easy to find. Get your entries in. Get your asses over there. And before I play DFW's video,
what's your Discord channel name? So
FPTV Discord. And the link is in the description.
There you go.
You are so good at this. See, this is the shiz I forget. I'm not that great at it. I'm really not.
No, listen, you want to make sure that people know where they're going and what time frame and where to look. And it's pretty important. And because everyone's so happy to push and promote stuff and they forget the basics of who, what, where, when, and why.
And I appreciate that. And that's why I try to at least leave it up there or I'd roll right through without even talking about it at all.
Oh, I mean, I know the fam, your loyalists, they definitely know. It's the people that want to connect and expand the FPV community. It's not all about freestyle. It's not all about racing.
Well, no, but we have 13 categories, and perfect. There is a racing category and there is a micro category. Nice. So those are a couple of the newer ones they added last year. Because we wanted to expand a little bit without getting too crazy, you know? So
what did you expand exactly for those categories? Like what are those categories and how do they what are people doing to throw into those categories?
Well, Sean had about I think 9 or 10 originally. So he already had a good set of them going and it was kind of a good round. Well, it covered a lot of ground, I should say. You got cinematic and long range, dive, best freestyle single pack. Those were some popular ones right off the bat. No, I might get a couple confused.
These are all 3-inch or 5-inch, or are these
anything FPV? But we do ask you that it's appropriate to the category. So Fluff, if you're tied in a tiny whoop and you could dive down something, whatever, throw it in that category. It's appropriate, you know. Single pack freestyle. Are you guys
familiar with IGAO?
Say that again.
Are you guys familiar of IGAO, International Game of Whoop?
I wasn't that familiar, but I've been schooled on it a little bit now, so that's really cool. Is that going on now?
No, that just ended not too long ago. Actually, just very, very shortly. Tyrant FPV just became the champion of IGAO for this particular season, number 4. So it's a kind of tiny whoop freestyle game of horse. You know, that old basketball game of horse.
Oh, okay.
You gotta do these tricks, and everybody submits their tricks, and the judges will point them out and give them point structure, and it's pretty badass. So definitely check out. Go on YouTube, type in IGOW, IGOW, and you'll see some of this the finales between Tyrant and Akira, and these are 2 ridiculous FPV tiny whoop pilots, and they just slayed it. I mean, I was just time to put that transmitter down. I'm done. I can only last for 7 weeks, so it goes on for a pretty long time. But if you're into freestyle tiny whoops and that's
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I gotta cut you off for Mindbender's Twans because Mindbender comes in with such enthusiasm. I can't read all of it now, but he said he bleeds them twans and he's running low. He needs the twan.
Nice, man.
Mindbender, get in, come or welcome. Sick one, I see you hanging out. Get your twans. So IGOW, that's awesome. And
yeah, IGOW's pretty dope. It's pretty
yeah,
fun.
I didn't know what it was the last time Summer brought it up to me. I was like, oh shit. But I try to learn as I go, boys, and I try to.
Oh yeah, I mean our community is pretty. It's out. Yeah, we have IGOW. You have RaceGow, which is more of a race style version of IGOW, which is kind of cool if you're into racing. We'll build these crazy tracks and then we'll have to speed through them as quickly as possible. And it's done in your home. It's done in your basement or your front yard or your backyard or wherever you
Anywhere
can do
you
it.
can get it done.
It's a lot of fun. So competition is good. Keeps the blood.
Well, hey,
flowing.
even some of those videos they could slap on over in here if they've got one that they you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you got
For sure.
racing and micro too. Those are the newer ones. Vlog, chase, most radical visuals. You got something trippy with editing. We'd love to see it. And that should be interesting this year with AI because people have been fluffing around. Spang Spang. And best video of 2023. So that could be your choice. And I am going to get DFW's 533 dives rolling. Oh, short guy. 113.
Now, where's this video taken? That's a pretty cool building.
I feel like he might have told me and I forget. This was the exclusive last week, right? He got it out there now?
Nice building, nice visuals.
I said this is such a nice one to dive with the blue lights just give it such like an appealing.
Yeah, that's pretty. And you got whatever the rig is pretty sound. He's in a good spot.
Aw, I love seeing the whole area like that. Because, like, the building dive is super sick, but, like, when you just do that quick spin around, like, it's long enough to get, like, a grasp of the whole area. I enjoy that, personally.
Like the only tallest, it's like the only building in the city that looks like. Wherever it may be.
Oh,
That's not a
I didn't
city.
even, I think you were right. I didn't even take that in. I was just like, oh.
Tall building.
Oh, so what did I open on YouTube? Doodaloo. Ah, Doodaloo.
Stuff.
Okay. I have to talk to myself like Doodaloo is my own personal sound effect now.
Doo-doo.
All right, I am going to scroll up now. We got Props of Destiny, 2 spots, and we're hitting them both with Chubby. YouTube did not like that thumbnail, but he made it through. We got some oily time. Big oily guy. Oh, on YouTube. Let's go.
Got a little bando action here.
You're not the winner, Oily.
Oh, he's
Man down.
flying through the creep chute.
That's cool. Is that some AI generated stuff then? Oh, that's
And
cool.
sick
Nice
one. I
building.
hear you're a local boy to Atlanta. You got them good spots down there. No. The boys have been doing some research of their own for sure, because let's be real, they can't help themselves.
Yo,
But it'd
so
be.
it's Saturday.
I almost said it'd be
Chubby
sick
with
to
me?
see you there, and then I
We're
felt
over here
ridiculous
at
because your
Fishing
name.
and Lovers Resort.
It'd be sick
It's
to
our,
see sick one there though.
It's our
I'm just gonna
anniversary
roll with it.
today For
Nice.
praising quad, so we're here together to hang out, have a good time. Place is pretty cool.
Turn it up a little for the vlog action.
Can't really get in there other than just running in, which we will if we need to, but we figure just park out here. We'll probably be safe. Should be pretty sick. There was like a sick ass little roof. I think it's that thing over there with the white shit on.
Big old guy is a good misread though. I like that one. Big old guy.
Hopefully it's cool. We're gonna find out. Here goes motherfucking nothing.
This is an FPTV exclusive.
Oh, shit, it's still got the bed.
I just think it's so gross with the mattress, but such good graffiti behind it.
It's like an old ski resort or something.
You know what? I don't know if you could actually ski here, but it's like in the Poconos, like an old resort, like
Yeah, an old school resort. Yeah.
hotel getaway, you know?
One of those timeshare joint. Now it's a bando. It's a place. That's cool. I'm trying to find those nooks.
They do have like the hot tubs in them, in some of the rooms and stuff. Lots across the street from spots and goodness. So lots of spots across the street from spots, he says. That's where is my place. Okay.
Yeah, out in the country, you'll find some really good spots, some gems out there.
DFW, I'd say Truth would probably be ideally the whole day Sunday till dark, but I mean, I don't know what time dark is down there, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you could move it to Monday, hey, you know? Oh, he fooled me. I thought he was going to go up all the stairs. He wanted to hit some gaps first, though. It will be cold when the sun goes down, yeah. Shit, honestly, what time does the sun go down there now? I say that because, like, here, it gets dark so early that I don't even like to think about it. Like, hoodie for the win. Oh my god, hoodie. That's exciting to hear the word hoodie. That's like mother fluffer. A hoodie ain't shit. It's, I don't know how cold it is here now, but it's fluffing cold. Like, all the fluffing time.
It was 50 degrees up here.
Alright, 41 right now, so actually that's not bad for here. But it gets cold here, so hoodie weather, I'm all about hoodie weather in January. You could just come back home with us, literally said he. I'd just like pack it in a van with one of the boys. They'll take you on a road trip, DFW. Who knows when you'll make it home?
Well, that's so cool. Somebody got to fly a bridge.
While it was getting blown up, dude, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
They stick when I'm talking about your name. I don't know why it makes me feel ridiculous. That would be awesome. And like an opportunity. I feel like if you get an opportunity, boys, you gotta take it.
Any demolition job, it should be flown hands down. Just gotta find those demolition jobs and then send the whole fleet out there.
Bandos.
DFW, why do you think they rented a van? I'm just saying. You know, like... And Mike Bagata!
Watermelons?
Get your twans. Where'd I put my twans? Some names are just fun to say, like Mike Bagata. I make my...
It's now time
Mikey.
for the diesel.
Oh, shout out to Chubby.
So check out his face.
In the video there.
His hat. Broke him multiple times. I lost the base that he stands on. So he's been repaired.
Still flying.
He still flies. He rips pretty hard. He's honestly
Dark around
one of the better
6:15.
add-ons I've gotten
Okay,
this
that's
year,
not
so
terrible.
I'm really proud of him.
So there you go, DFW. He says it's dark
Rippies
around
Entry. He makes
6:15.
cool
So
stuff.
if you're out at 5,
you know,
you could
he
consider
makes
that
cool
if that's
art,
good
he
enough
makes
for
cool
you, or if
pins.
you want to hang till the next
He
day.
is cool.
Because I know the one house they're keeping the boys who are staying in the house. They'll have that until Monday checkout, so that'll give them cushion Sunday to not have to worry about being back at a certain time, you know. Dude, the fog is so ridiculous. Have you seen the Quad Daddy bobblehead flown yet?
Quad Daddy bobblehead. No, I have not seen. I've seen a lot of other things fly, but not a bobblehead. That's cool.
This is a custom-made bobblehead that he had made of Quad Daddy.
You think his head's gonna fall off soon?
He's had a few, he's hit 12 bandos now, I think.
Nice.
He's literally flown in 12 different bandos now, so he's taken a few hits, but he gets up and sends it again. Slight obstruction of view, but it's fun. He's hitting those gaps. Inside. And that thing is so heavy. I like laughed so hard. Like, and this song is perfect. I don't know why, where he like pulled it out of, but.
That's cool.
Get it out. DFW. If you got any interest in the house, hit me up. I don't know, message through whatever means. Did I hit you on Discord or a different way?
Make
I
a
don't
Miss
know.
Dawn bobblehead. There you go.
And then what else was I reading? Ah, mother fluffer through the Barbie. Played my shoes. Oh, see, there you go. Big Oily just said, are you staying in the house? Because when you stay in the house at me and a buddy. Might take a little thinking, but yeah, hit me up because it usually works out as a good price too. So like, it's a lot of fun getting them together in one house too. It worked out awesome last year. I missed up. Bobblehead, where the fuck did that? Yeah, I don't know. It was at a grungy pool. I was reading chat for a second. Did I not see the grungy pool before that? The house is, I don't have one officially locked in, but we're pretty, pretty close because I had some good options. It's, I don't know, to the left of Atlanta. The great directions, right? Or was it? I don't know. I've been looking all around that area, comparing different ones. Believe me, it's been a lot of. I roll my eyes just because the amount of time I've put into it, but
We're gonna head to another
done
band,
right. And the more you get,
before the sun goes down. It's not
I'll be
far,
honest,
man.
dudes,
Should
you
be
get
fun.
a fucking house for so
Check this
much
out.
cheaper than you get a goddamn hotel room.
International house.
Like a hotel room per night, you're spending so much more. So when you get enough people to put in on a house,
This place is
split
sick.
up for all 4 nights, it's way cheaper than like a night or two at a hotel.
We
So
call that on our side. We call that a whoop house.
day.
Whoop
Quad
house.
Daddy's gonna
Whoop
hit
house.
a couple bands.
Whoop house. So
I
when we go
like
to
that.
Arizona for like Utopia, Utopia is a big
son.
racing event. It's the biggest one in the USA, the biggest one all over. 80 pilots this year
This is
in
pretty much like a
Arizona.
massive room,
January,
but it's
I
really
think
fun to
the
fly.
12th, 13th,
Everything on the
somewhere
ground is lava,
that particular
and
week
your
in
motor
January.
seizes up instantly,
But yeah, we'll
this-
rent out a whoop
this is
house
still
and have
worth
like 20 plus people crashing in it.
Dude,
We're talking,
big,
like
fun.
I would think these houses are a couple $1 million homes, and they're renting them out to us. This year, I'm bringing one of my boys. He's a professional chef, and he's going to be cooking breakfast and dinners for everybody.
ooh, I like that.
Like
a
this
WeBleed
house,
treat.
set up last time, it was pretty sweet.
So,
We did
but
that.
yeah, we like to have a good party, though. I'll tell you that.
Here-
It's a good time.
Yeah, see, the more, honestly, like, the more, the better the house could be. I found a bunch of options, and what's screwed up, what's fluffed up is they all will average around to the same price. So it's like, fuck, why would you not go for the fucking sickest of it? But you gotta have the right amount, because You got to get your numbers
gotta,
right, you know?
Events
Maybe
are.
you just rip it? Yeah, let's just rip it.
I traveled a lot. I mean, I go to a lot of racing events, and my event that we're throwing up in March 2024. We're throwing a big event. It sold out in 17 hours, 64 tickets. All the top pilots from all over the USA. We're all coming to Fayetteville, New York, 1 mile from my house. So it's a one-stop shop destination venue. It has a bar and a restaurant, a hotel connected to it. So we're really lucky to be able to host and bring everybody to Syracuse for a weekend. Hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully it won't snow, but we'll,
Don't say those words around the event. No.
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 Dang
I
it.
like snow before Christmas and stuff like that. I do like to see it a couple
March.
times, but
Get some bangers in March, though, I tell you.
fuck, you're not wrong. Like, oh, well, see, you're in New York, so yeah. Now, where is Syracuse exactly? Because I'm in Pennsylvania, so I'm like a couple hours from like all the cities, you know, like the
30 minutes southeast of Lake Ontario.
Okay, so you're way up there. That's what I was.
Yeah, we're central New York. Yeah, right on.
Oh,
I-90.
central. I have a map here, so if you look at me weird, it's because I'm looking at my map, literally.
Yeah, you could get a lot of snow.
Oh,
Yeah,
boys,
March.
if I gotta look up a bigger house, hit me up. Let me know, because Mike Bagata let me know. DFW said he hit me up, and Sick One let me know. Or Sick One, you're local, so I don't know if you need the house. But let me know, boys, because if I have to make adjustments, now's the time. But I am more than willing to get anybody in when we can, you know?
Yeah, Airbnbs, that's the way to go.
It
for sure.
it really is, because last year in Florida we got even luckier because it's like Florida's resort land. So the Airbnbs we got, I actually even just booked right through the resort, and it was fucking sweet. A 9-bedroom, it was gorgeous, modern, they have their own pool.
Sounds like a Jersey girl right there.
Those are my accents I told you I'll make up. It was, you know, I make up accents. It was fucking beautiful. I'm in Jersey a lot, like through my childhood, but
Yeah, something.
I don't know why I throw those out there. I don't even mean it. I don't know what it's for, but it happens, so I just roll with it.
I grew up in New York City, so I have some sort of accent, and everybody up here is like, man, they totally hear it. But you can't take the city out of us, you know?
I feel like you have a heavy New York accent, though. I've heard heavier.
No, yeah. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. If I wanted to play around, it definitely it will show for sure. But yeah, when you're throwing those events, you gotta have a good venue and you gotta have a good place to Airbnb is the way. Have a good time. Get a lot of your friends. Set up a little track indoors. Make sure you go on WeBleedFPTV.com and buy some drone racing gates and bring them with you. Well, we'll probably send a couple down for sponsorship for you guys to use in your house.
Well, you know what? The winners all took one home last year, and you know what? The first winners to get them were the ones who showed up in person. Less shipping, so the ones, everyone who showed, all the winners who showed up got the WeBleed gates, and then a few of them shipped out on top of that, you know? Because we gave it, oh, you said all the sets, that was fucking awesome. When we opened it, we thought it was like one set, dude. You know? And then as we're looking at it, we're like, oh, there's 3 gates in each motherfucking zip up. We're like, this is so sick. So, like, we kept all the zip-ups together, you know, like everybody got the 3 gates in each thing, you know? We're like, because that's like a little track of its own, or, you know, that was so
just
cool.
Get a couple of, all you need is 9 gates. 9 gates is a good track. Set up a little puck timer and just, whoever can do it fastest.
So, boys, there you go. If you got your WeBleed gates and or get yourself some WeBleed gates before then and bring them to the house. Maybe we'll set it up and do like a... Ooh, maybe I'll challenge myself and try to fly something through them.
There you go. Well, it's good for practice, though, you know, like...
We're gonna see what he can do.
And do a little video for you.
all stick time is good stick time, you know, no matter what.
I do have to fly while I'm down there. Oily has a little whoop of some nature, which I get it wrong, but like I flew that at the Avengers Bando, and I did like it. Like, it's a little like more powerful than like a Tiny Hawk felt, but not like so crazy that that it felt scary to me, if that makes sense. So it'd be perfect for the gates in the tray.
Nice.
Fucking Quad Daddy's at IHOP now. He got to hit 2 bandos in the same video, in the same day. I guess they're not too far from each other. They're driving distance anyway. These 2 bandos.
It's like an old warehouse factory.
Oh, it is a factory. I forget of what. Fact check. What is IHOP? What's the fact? What was it? We call it IHOP because named after the one pilot who told us about it, Payne. So it's International House of Pain.
Oh, no shit. It looked like some sort of press right there.
Giant one. It looks like an old stapler, doesn't it? But it's got to be some
like
sort
of steel mill or something, or some fabrication. That's cool.
I feel like the boys know what it is. I can't remember. I'll pack my Speedo. Mike Bagata, you're lucky I had no coffee in my mouth. I almost spit it all over my computer.
Just went through the bathroom real quick. Kicking up some dust. Excuse me. Cold's killing me.
Oh, Quad Daddy fell in the creep chute. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, it's so lucky.
Dude, I can't even believe he tried to fly him through there. That's so gross. It's literally in the ground. Oh, that's bigger than I thought, though. Seen him stand in that fucking hole. Oh, creep chute is any hole in the ground that you could fit a body in. That's what I call a creep chute, like in a bando. So this is a creep chute with a tunnel. Ugh.
You might come across a body you're staying.
Well, that's anywhere in a bando, but
that's
I mean,
a little sus.
creep chute. You just
I don't want to
want
go anywhere. You know. Can you get in trouble for? I mean, I don't do. I mean, one, I'm not a big outdoor kind of freestyle guy. Nor would I want to feel comfortable going inside of an old school warehouse, and you know, definitely got to go with some friends too, though, just in case. You know, it is kind of sketchy.
Well, I agree, safety in numbers, but I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. See, I grew up in the woods. I got redneck in my blood, so I ain't too scared of too many things. Like, and the family I grew up with, it's like, I also ain't scared of too many people. You just gotta be aware, I feel like. Yeah, you gotta be aware of people, surroundings, and the bando itself. You don't want to fall into like a creep chute.
Yeah,
you know?
You want to step on the grounds and you go falling through the old concrete floor or something like that, you know?
Yeah, so you do gotta like watch your ass. That's a for real, you know? Like, but I don't know. They're exciting to me because I love exploring.
Yeah, no, it definitely does look exciting.
Yeah, I love exploring and adventure. So like to me, anything could be an adventure. So like, I don't know. I think it's cool, you know?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I actually think I got all my stuff working. Maybe that.
Yeah, I tried 5-inch quads and stuff. I'm not the greatest builder, so it kind of turns me off a little bit. But you know me, I like to support the community and FPV, all, you know, little ecosystems within itself. And I have AK Anthony Knight. He's one of the top racing pilots here. He actually helps out and builds some of my fleets for events, which is awesome. Plus, I'm like blind in one eye anyway, so I can't see so well.
All the man cheese to you.
So if you need any help, he's a guy to reach out to, or he's got enough on his plate?
No, he has enough on his plate.
Okay, I retracted Anthony, but you get your swans and your credit for being good at what you do.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, the community's awesome. There's so many really good builders out there, and people need to be, you know, supporting each other out there. For, you know, a guy like me, I'll have a couple extra bucks disposable, and I'd rather just support somebody that's building some quality, you know, rigs out there for others to enjoy. So it's pretty badass.
We got Tabwise Airlines coming in with chasing a wing to the bridge. Get to Twan. And I love that the Rippies has so many categories because I think it's perfect that way. Because like you said, there are so many different parts of FPV. Like you got your freestyle guys, you got your racers, you got your micro. Sometimes those two could go together, you know, like.
Yeah, you got your casual flight, freestyle, racers. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
sure.
some of them overlap, but then some are so.
Four categories, and you know, you could trip them out definitely, segment them, but we're all FPV pilots.
What would be your cat? How would you segment it?
I mean, I would, yeah, without a doubt, racing, freestyle, casual flight, cinematic. That's, you know, the way I look at it. Then you got, you know, your professional side of the industry with the aerial drones and you know, industrial commercialized drones and stuff like that. So you probably had 5 categories to the whole industry.
I feel you on that. I was trying to do the fact check, you know, see what you would consider.
Yeah. Racing's number 1 for me, though. I'm all into the racing. Racing and chasing is pretty fun, for sure.
Racing and chasing.
That's what you're doing.
Dudes, grip it and rip it. Where did that originate? My kids asked me, it says it on a Slim Jim, grip it and rip it. So we're like,
that's a good one.
I'm like, Fluff, that's been around since I could remember, grip it and rip it. But like, does anyone know the origin of that?
It's out there. Just gotta Google it. Excuse me. I got this terrible cough. It's killing me.
And you know what? When you recover from your cough, I have a super important question that I can't believe I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Before I add any context, I must have the answer.
Go ahead.
Team pierogi or Team empanada?
I'm a pierogi kind of guy, though.
Oh!
I love pierogies. Hey, listen, I grew up, yes, pierogies are pretty awesome. There's a great little Polish like authentic, like, pierogies.
Now, see, you're really East Coast, so I could see how you know what a pierogi is, because now that I've been asking this question more often...
Those are my favorite.
Jalapeno pierogies?
Oh my god, those are the best. Jalapeno pierogies I just put them in my cast iron and throw some butter in there and just fry them up and make them crispy, and they're super awesome, yummy.
Now, what's in them? Is it potato and jalapeno?
Yeah, potato.
Oh, okay, so it is the potato cheese and they add jalapeno. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever had those because I stick to. Well, I mean, I've tried the frozen ones of all different, like bacon, this, that, the other, but I basically stick to like the cheddar and.
Yep, cheddar. I do like the buffalo chicken one too. That's a good one too.
I've had those, but the OGs are my fave. But boys, we got another. Team pierogi is going strong, man. But Team empanada, see, when I say pinata, they get mad at me. Empanada has passion, so they cannot be discredited. This has been an ongoing war now for, I don't know, a good year or so. So I do like to ask all my guests that question. But it's funny because it really is region. East Coast have all basically heard of pierogies, and it'll go west a little bit, but it trickles off about midway through the country. Then it starts to be like a maybe they've never heard of it thing, you know?
Like, if I say this one word, salt potatoes, how many people know about that?
Salt potato?
It's salt potatoes.
I don't even know if I know what that is.
I have no idea. When I first got up here, moved from New York City, everybody was all about chicken speedies and salt potatoes, and that's like known for Syracuse.
Chicken speedies, is that a hoagie or no?
Chicken speedies is diced up chicken in a more like an Italian marinade, and soaked up. All
right, so I've heard of speedy sauce. Yeah, do they like slap it on something, or is it just the chicken itself?
Yeah, throw it on a hoagie. Like,
nice okay, that's
bread and then boom, that's it. Throw throw some onions and peppers on there. I've seen people do, and yeah, it's pretty good. Hey, we got a big shout out right here. What was the other part of that?
What, I forgot the fucking first thing already now, because then I fact checked you on the Speedy. Now, what was the other part? The rock potato. Fuck, dirty rocks! God damn it, Johnny Blaze! He's not even here! He's on Team Empanada, and he calls potatoes dirt rocks.
Dirt rocks. Yeah, salt potatoes are just basically your traditional potatoes, and you get like a pound of salt, and you like boil them, and boom, it's done. And then you just soak them in like a brick of butter. It's really good. Let's give a big shout out to my man on the YouTube channel, Christopher DZ Does It. DZ is he's a newly acquisition to Team WeBleed, my very first asset hire. So it's WeBleed is actually 2 people now. So instead of 1, so since 2019, it's been a one-man show, and DZ's just came on board not too long ago. So welcome, DZ. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Yeah, it's 12:44, DZ. I'm begging for bed, dude. DZ knows that I'm an early bird. I get up and I just, I have to deal with a lot of my vendors. Of course, they're all over, but majority of them are across the pond. So that 2 o'clock time frame is sometimes when I start to wake up and I start answering the emails and communicate to our vendors and book orders and place orders and close deals. And
we're keeping you young over here.
Yeah.
That's why you hired Chris DZ Does It. So you got some help.
DZ's on the West Coast, so he's in San Diego.
Exactly.
So we got
it's
East
early
Coast
for him
and
yet.
West Coast. We're like,
ooh, that's pretty good. You could cover different grounds there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have a lot going on. There's a lot in the pipeline. We're actually working on our own frame. So if you guys are into Tiny Whoops, we're coming out with our own frame. It's almost there. It's called the Crown. It's a collaboration of Yves Fractal Engineering, our boy Yves over in Taiwan. He's a French dude that moved to Taiwan. I don't know if you guys know about fractal engineering, but Yves is a great guy. And we collaborated, and I told him I wanted to build a frame, and he's an engineer, and he does part development he used to do part development for the car industry. So I shared some ideas, and I went out and got a 3D copy of the frame and sent it over to him, and we started making adjustments on a frame that we drew up and got scanned, and boom. So hopefully by March we'll have a new frame out there for the tiny whoop industry here, and FPV whoops out there, that is. So what's up? And a big shout out to our man over here. We got Scooter Pie. Props off, man. Wow, you guys are up super late too.
Wait. Who's Scooter Pie?
We got props off right here on.
No. That's not what you said. You said Scooter Pie.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Props off! He just exposed you, dude. You are now Scooter Pie. First, I think I have to Twan out
off right here. He's a super talented dude. Has a great YouTube channel. All about educational. Really takes the time to get into the product, understanding what makes it tick and why it's not functioning correctly, and then how do you fix the problem. So yeah, definitely check out Props Off's channel. He's a great asset for the Tiny Whoop community and the community in general too.
Props Off is a good guy. He comes and hangs out. I love giving him his twans, but I have never heard Scooter Pie, and I fluffin' love it.
Yeah, I got names for everybody.
I like it because, like I said, I modify names to my own liking. So I mean, I appreciate that.
I saw Vanover doing this trick a while back.
There it is. See that?
It was a nice, smooth transition.
But that's what happens when you travel. You get to meet everybody, and you get to what their pilot name is, what their YouTube affiliate names are, and all that stuff. They're out there having fun. We're all doing the same thing. We're out there promoting FPV and in our own way, and communicating and connecting and networking with everybody out there, which is a lot of fun.
And I love meeting everybody. That's one of my favorite parts. I can't lie. And I've gotten lucky to have met
If
a
you
good
guys
amount
don't
of
know what a
people at
panty
this
roll
point
is,
already, but like,
basically what you're doing
I don't want
is
that
you're
to
playing
stop. I
for
want to keep
you're gonna
going.
do
Like, I want to
180
keep
off.
going to different
That way
places
you'll
and
be
meeting
moving
new
backwards,
pilots
and you give a nice little roll.
and it's fun to go
of it,
all
and then
over.
you
Like,
bring
I
it all
want to
back
travel
out
more
and
and
continue
more.
going.
So like, I
Now,
don't
a
know.
lot of the
It's
times I'll
It
exciting.
do
is.
a little
It's
flip
good.
forward to get my
It's
momentum
just hop
going
on a
forward. That
plane.
way
I
when
mean,
I'm
my
backwards,
my
I'm still
my
carrying that momentum to go backwards.
8
You
hours
get that
is
nice
my
roll.
like for
Do the
driving.
roll
8
real
hours is
slow.
my
It
max.
gets
But
real
flying,
juicy
of course,
real
I'll just
quick.
get on a plane
Okay.
and get out there and fly.
Now I'm a little more hesitant to get on a plane, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I'll
takes some
do it.
time.
I've done it once, but it's not my go-to. I like to hop in a car.
Yeah,
Three
8
pilots want
hours
to
though.
challenge
If
you
I
this
in the
week.
car's a long
Hashtag
drive. I
Thursday
mean,
Night
I've
Drone,
drove
Sydney Drones,
God,
Jabo
man.
FPV,
Spring
and
break. I
Booster
drove all the
FPV.
way down
Remember,
to
guys,
Florida
you
State
don't have to
University
complete the trick to do the challenge.
for
All you guys
spring.
have to
Yeah,
do
spring
is
break
try it,
Tallahassee.
tag 3 other pilots, and have
That was a
fun.
long ride.
Also, if
Did
you
that
guys
in
want to
one
participate in the challenge and I
one
didn't challenge
swoop.
you,
In
just
and
go
out.
ahead
Boom
and
boom.
participate. It's not.
We drove
24
to
hours
Florida
and
last year,
23 hours.
but I also have a hell
You
of a
guys can
crew.
do
I
it.
got
You guys
5
can tag
kids,
3 of your
so I
friends.
cannot
You guys
imagine
wanna
trying
tag
to
me in
take
it?
them on a
I'd love
plane
to
yet.
see it.
I'm
I
like,
will
fuck,
watch it in
we are
comments.
not going to make
I
it
hope
through
your
an
friends go
airport,
and
let alone a
participate,
whole flight.
and
Like, I
let's
was
just
like,
go and
nah,
have fun.
we'll just drive.
Oh yeah. Kids are a handful.
Yeah.
I have 3. 13-year-old, soon to be 11, and a 4-year-old. So 2 girls and a boy.
Okay.
I have my hands full,
Yeah, you do.
and I have a full-time job, and I have WeBleed.
All right, guys. I want to thank you
A
all.
baby
for
mama and an
continuing to
ex-wife.
support
So
this challenge and
my hands are full.
trying all these challenges and everything. I just want
Good
you guys
luck
to
to
have
you.
fun and try
Good
something
luck,
different.
Bob.
Hopefully, I inspire you guys to go out and maybe break a quad or a motor.
Let
or
me
an
twan out
arm,
wall
or a
banger up
prop or
here.
something.
If you
But I
have
hope
not
I
checked
get
out the
you
Thursday
guys
throwdowns, I
to
suggest you
be
do.
motivated to
It's
go
a
out
fun
and
little
try
thing to
something new.
keep
That's
pushing
all this challenge is
pilots.
to do. Go out and try
Was his
something new
idea.
and have fun, and
Basically,
hopefully you feel like
I mean,
someone's
just like a
flying
fun little thing.
if you're
He
flying alone. I hope you guys go out.
challenges a
try the
trick
challenge.
every week
Remember,
and
we're
then
there for
tags
you.
a
We're
couple
here for you.
different
Got any
pilots to go out and
questions,
do
hit
it.
us
And he
up
wants
on
you
any of the
guys,
social
whoever
medias,
does it, to tag
me
a
in your
couple people.
videos, and
So I
see
like
you
the
all
idea, and
eventually.
it
Now go
kind
for
of
it.
does, I don't want to say forces you, encourages you to try things you might not otherwise try, you know? So it's
Thank
a
you,
pretty
Prop.
sweet idea. I like it, and he's a cool guy, so go check it out.
Yeah, listen, competition's good. Pushing everybody a little outside their comfort zone and to try to, try something new. It's pretty exhilarating.
Bang, pow, boom. I like the thumbnail. We got Bitch Reply, right? Yeah, Bitch Reply. The bass is like booming in this song on my... I could turn it up, but it'll fuck everything up. Ah, and MFR said Scooter made his logo. Nice.
Excuse me.
Let me check.
Got the backyard of school. Is that a school here? Playground?
Ah, yeah, this screams school to me. Did he say school? No, Bang Pow Boom is what it's called.
Yeah, playgrounds are awesome to fly no matter what. Jungle gyms are great.
I feel like they give you a nice obstacle course to work with. Lots of gaps and like stuff to play around with, like if you need a go-to spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
And for him, he likes spanging, so he's got that open field, which is great. That's all you need for spang.
Almost like tapping the ground, tap and go. It just looks trippy.
Yeah, it's so flippy, tricky, abrupt, you know? I don't know where all the Europeans are with their spang anymore. The French boys came up with it. Farouk and some of the others. Marius, I don't know if he's still around. Actually, I should check it. Marius, I forget how he said it. But I feel like that came from, like, here we have a lot of bandos and stuff. They have open fields there. So, like, how do you make that interesting? You know? So they do all kinds of crazy shit in the middle of the field, you know?
Yep.
Ooh, we got What
Tap the
Is
ground.
Real coming in. Ah, 222. This video. with take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. We got some FPV drone crap.
Nice. Props. I am running. No, we're not running UWL at local. I mean, if you're referring to the March event, no, we're not doing UWL. But I know in Utopia, I'm definitely. I have a UWL rig. Actually,
Props off. I loved right straight through that whole thing and then around. Beautiful.
I do have my. This is my AK build for Utopia. This is my UWL rig.
All here. I'm like here, like telling you. I'm like I learned I could make this a little bigger, haha, so people could actually see.
Yeah, we got our little 5-volt, 2.7 millimeter. We do sell this on WeBleed's website. These LED lights, 5-volt, 2.7 millimeter wide LEDs. They're super bright. They're awesome. Really cool stuff, man. WeBleed's all about the LEDs. I mean, since day one, when our first gates came out in 2019, that's what we built. It was these LED gates. So, and there's a lot of people out there selling great product. We're pretty good at sourcing stuff. So, but yeah, there she is. That's a 75 millimeter rig, and it's a spec. This is a spec build. So UWL is the Underground Whoop League, and they're going to be featured this year at Utopia. And Utopia is a big race in Arizona. 80 pilots from all around the world are going to be coming to race. I'm looking forward to that, but yeah, I can't wait. Yep. Utopia is definitely doing UWL this year. So usually in Utopia we do the WeBleed 500. And the WeBleed 500 is 500 laps.
Damn, really? Like, how the hell does that work with the battery?
Well, we have a team, so we'll be
fucking
like,
pit crew? I'm sorry. Tell me.
There's 4 different teams. Well, there's multiple teams, but you'll have up to 4 pilots on each team, and each team is in opposites from each other. We build a tracks in the center. We have a center point in the middle of the track as you're starting. So you'll have your starting station, and you got to hit the center point, so right to the middle of the track, loop around, then jump on the main track, and then run your laps. And we do 500 laps. It's a really, really awesome event, and it's all about endurance. It's done with the tiny whoops, FPV whoops, and we did it for the last 2 years at Utopia, which was a huge success. We loved it, and this year we're going to be doing the UWL. But yeah, WeBleed 500 is a real thing. 500 laps. Just you make sure you bring 20 plus batteries, and you're just rotating between your team members. So if some guy, your team member will catch your whoop, the other guy plugs it in, and then you're like, it's such a fast paced. It's just what you think. It's just bang, bang, bang,
you need
bang.
like a little pit crew for the battery and stuff. I feel like,
it's the whole pit crew. Everybody's working as a team together, and it is electrifying. It's your heart is pounding, and you're like, oh my god. But once you get the flow, it's pretty amazing how we do like a heads up competition, and each team battles each other out. Every 2 teams move up to the next bracket until we get a champion after. So we're literally running 500 laps. Pretty awesome event. If you go on utopia.org, you'll be able to see some of these videos of the prior event. You'll see kind of a little theme of WeBleed 500 and Utopia. So utopia.org. That's the website for Wootopia.
Utopia.
And,
I don't know why I want to say Utopia, you know?
Wootopia. Wootopia.org. Yeah, check it out and check out their past events. You'll see my name up there twice. I got 2 trophies, so.
I got to say goodnight, Mindbender, if he didn't bounce already. Lambo drives some Zambos. He needs his twans for that. And I was reading the chat, and this spot is sick as fluff. I had to look up again. RC fan needs his twans. Dude, he's not always in the bando, but that is a sick one. Like, it's crazy. It's big.
Bandos.
Very nice, RC fan. Holy shit.
I like rock quarries. If you guys definitely rock quarries, that's a good one. If you could get in there, it's a little dangerous. Make sure they're, shut down or they're not active. But rock quarries have big static crushing and screening equipment that you can fly around. It gives you a good, there's a lot to fly around. So.
Oh, who am I twanning here? J-Web. Let's go. Why not both? Freestyle and racing, he says. Trespassing signs scare me. Well, props off. That's just a... Depends on where you are. I feel like the cities with bigger fish to fry, you're better off. I mean, but also posted signs is generally like, they keep their eye on that more than the ones that don't have any. But I'd say, I don't know.
No, that is true. What's up, FPV Gaps? My man. Can't wait.
FPV Gaps. He wants to let you know what it's all about. Get your
FPV Gap. FPV Gap's got a great YouTube too, so check out his race. Great pilot, get super fast. It's gonna be hard to keep up with that boy right there. Yeah, you want to check out some good racing whoop videos? He has them right there. FPV Gaps. Coming in from the Ohio.
From where, Ohio?
Ohio has a very special racing event. It's held at the Daytona Museum. It's in Daytona, Ohio, the United States Air Force Museum race, and we get to fly a drone, a tiny race through a C-130 airplane. So the museum opens up their doors to us whoop racing pilots. And we get to build a track around a C-130 airplane, a military airplane, and it's pretty damn amazing to be able to fly under that roof and see all the history.
That is like incredible to be able to fly around those kind of
Yeah.
Like I said, opportunity. When you have the opportunity to do it, you
it's
take
ridiculous.
it.
And that's how I got to meet all these great guys. Props off and FPV Gaps and you name it. But they're that Ohio race is definitely something to put on your list, just to go and to spectate and be like, yo, look how far FPV has come. But the crew out there in Ohio, Cincinnati, and Kelly, and Noah, and TJ, and oh my God, Daniel, and everybody, and Tom. That entire crew has built this amazing, I don't want to miss that event. If that event pops up, you have to just go out there. And if you can get a ticket to fly it and race, it's pretty impressive.
Oh. I gotta tell Twan out Wind Jumpy for his uninterrupted. Now back to your regular scheduled program. I don't know where he's finding these bandos on the island, but fucking nice.
Where's this guy?
Tobago by Trinidad.
Oh,
one of those islands.
There you go. That's a nice. That's where I want to be. Nice warm climate, sandy beach.
I'm not even totally a beach person, but every time I see his videos, I'm jealous. It's just so gorgeous. Look, even though he's out of bando, look at the palm trees, the sky.
Palm trees, anything with palm trees, then you know in a warm climate, you have to deal with the snow.
And
Oh,
he's got
we're not
3D
there yet,
now.
FPV Gap.
So
We
I
have to
think
prove ourselves. But I'm definitely going to put on an event like no other, though, I'll tell you that.
Billy Stanley is the OG that got us into the U.S. Air Force Museum.
Yeah, Kelly Stanley.
Kelly Stanley, okay.
He opened up that door for that.
That's a
Even
sweet
just
door
to
to
go
open.
to that museum is pretty amazing.
And I think Windjumpy's flying all 3D now, he said, so that in itself is crazy. Like, adds a fucking whole nother level of, like, difficulty. Regit. Okay, I'm subscribed. He must be one of the newers.
Ooh.
Oh, newer to me, I should say, is what I mean by that. Oh, yeah, it's a long-range drone experience. Where's he going?
Canada?
Oh, is this French? That could potentially be Canada. If did I ask this last week?
You cut off, Gaps. That's it. You're cut off. None of you Ohio boys. No.
I'm gonna have to fact check myself.
Next year for sure, man. The problem is that we're gonna sell out in this year we sold out in 17 hours. So I'm assuming once everyone gets a taste of what we built and what we're gonna present for our upcoming race in March, I think Gaps. I think that's gonna sell out a lot quicker than 17 hours though. So better get in line, boy.
Ooh, get in line, boy. Line them up like Black Friday used to be. Tents outside, fucking chairs.
Well,
you better show up with your fucking packs charged and your whoops ready to go. So,
Wootopia, 80 pilots sells out in less. I think it sold out in less than 6 minutes.
Yeah, holy fuck.
Think about that. Mine sold out in 17 hours. 64 pilots, 17 hours. His AKs, 80 pilots, sold out in under 6 minutes. I think it was some ridiculous 4 minutes and something. Either way, it's a effing feat.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, for sure. It's oh my god. But that's just, there's a lot of racers and not a lot of big events out there. So, and I mean, it does cost. I mean, no doubt. I mean, it definitely costs a pretty penny to travel and to get an airplane ticket and to get an Airbnb and a rental car. A rental car alone is $600-700. So expensive.
That's why the Airbnbs are beautiful. You get enough people and the cost comes down so much and you get something so much better than a hotel. I'm all about that now. I got my sister and my mom in on one. We're getting our own. We're gonna have a whole fucking crew.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Rent and Airbnbs are definitely the way to go. If you want, I like to go to sleep though. It's tough. Going, renting a home with 20 people and you'd be like, all right, I'm going to bed. It's oh fuck, here we go.
Well, if you have enough bedrooms and stuff,
I call it the Irish goodbye. It's the Irish goodbye. You just don't say anything. You just, where did he go? It's
I've seen that a few times in my life and I didn't know what it was until someone explained it and I was like, yes, now I know.
I'm notorious.
You don't know they're gone. You're just where the fuck? You're oh, they've been gone for an hour.
I'm from Edge. I can't do this. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I gotta race. But it's alright. And this video is pretty sick. Wherever they film this is the cinematic aspect of it. It's phenomenal.
Now, I wonder if this is the guy that Off-Axis said he was inspired by, because Marcel dropped a video of somebody else's last week. And this looks oh, is this the same video? I was wondering to myself in the beginning. And I wonder, because this cross, I remember. And that's why I said I'd let it go. I'm going to fact check myself in Discord when it's done.
Thank you, props.
Yeah, because I remember like that cross, and then he starts coming back down the mountain. I think. Oh wait.
Wherever that is, it's pretty sick. That's
So you might be right with Canada. I feel like you might have nailed that one.
I don't know. That mountain range is pretty. It's up. I don't know if Canada has mountains like that. I mean, if anything, it would be on the west of the United States, but I think that might be over in Europe. I mean,
I don't know if these look like the West Mountains to me, but I'm trying to get better as I go along with these videos. So fuck. That's why I said I'm gonna have to like scroll through shit.
Definitely not the Adirondacks. I can tell you that.
Is that what you have?
Adirondack Mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Adirondacks in northern New York.
Oh fuck! Why does that make me feel stupid? Because like I'm in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah, you're in Appalachian.
And that's like up the whole
Our
coast.
trails connect.
And I completely
trails
like
connect.
forgot about yours, honestly. That's why I was like, oh, I have heard of those, but I don't know. Disconnected my brain, I guess. Like I haven't thought about them in a while.
No gaps. I'm not getting any stick time in. I know Wootopia just dropped tonight too, so. But I'll do it
I feel
tomorrow.
like we watched this video last week. Let's see.
And I switched over to Acro on top of everything too.
Slovenia. This is totally not Canada.
Yeah, Slovenia.
God damn it. Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
Slovenia. Hours of driving till the ice took over.
I've shipped to Slovenia twice in the last month. We ship everywhere, by the way. WeBleed is international. This week alone, we shipped boxes to, last week, Slovenia, France, and Japan, which is awesome. People love their Tiny Whip stuff. FPV.
Oh, all right.
whips.
So that was one from last week there. Okay. That's why I said we watched it. And that, see, Off Axis did drop that. I had to fact check myself. But all right, boys. So now we're going to go back down to the bottom. We are about done. You said you're getting tired anyway, eh?
I'm exhausted.
I can't pick on you or hold it against you. I do appreciate you coming on and hanging this long for real. Like, you know, I can't expect everybody to be late nighters. But for me, like, I can't do this shiz with the crew I have and try to focus. Oh, hell nah. They ain't about it. Like,
they'll be like, ma.
Dude, it took me a while to like work that out in the beginning. And then I would do playlists. Now it's not so bad. I got a pretty good routine, you know? But like I said, a fatal flaw. It's no nap zone on Fridays. I almost fucked that up today. It looks like MFR has a tool for Tuesday on this Friday, Saturday night.
My 4-year-old's sleeping on the couch right now. I should get him into his bed. And FPV gaps, without a doubt, Acro has definitely piqued my interest. AK was kind enough to build me 2 builds, and I literally, within the first 24 packs, I destroyed both of them, so I had to ship them back to him. I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I did. And then I sent them 3 more. It's like, I'm gonna need 3 more, I think. So, but I hook AK up very nicely. I give him all the top-notch shit. So he has an unlimited supply of our 0702 Screamers motors. So he's a good egg. I always take care of my peeps, though. Anybody that's helping me, I'm gonna help them out tenfold. So
I'm gonna go put
and the
one on now.
community.
I love that. That's the way to keep it going. You got to help each other. You can't have it going.
A lot of things people don't know too much, but WeBleed is all about the community, and we push back as much as possible. So anything that, any finances that we do generate through sales and stuff like that goes to building up these type of events and sponsoring events out there and helping promote. I don't take a salary. I don't take a dime out of it. I mean, if I want to go and grab myself a sandwich, then yeah, sure. But I don't take anything from the company, and it always goes back into the company itself or the programs that we do. So, but yeah, that's WeBleed's kind of built to kind of eat itself and work itself, where it's not too much a financial burden. But any type of business is going to be lost. Excuse me.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
I love
got
what it
Mother Fluffer. We got MFR FPV flying Bando Barbie now. Down in Ohio at the Avengers Bando. I don't get to go on too many road trips because I have quite a crew. But we took the crew to this Bando, a couple of mine. And while they're there, my girls, somehow as we're walking through, find a fluffing Barbie doll just like chilling in a piece of wood, her legs stuck into the little like hole. So then they asked to keep her, and I wanted to be like, no! But they pick her up and named her Bando Barbie. They're like, can we rescue her? And I was like, fuck. Bando Barbie is now born because they named her. So here's MFR's flight with her. She got to fly around. It was great. And I feel like I owed...
I would just instantly crash and destroy that beautiful drone. Like,
he banged her around a little bit. At one point, I had goggles on, and I look up, I take them off, and I look up, and I see him just, like, wall tap with her, and I was like, oh, my God! It was fluffing perfect. Oh, I think it was that probably there that I was like, I'm soft glider. Swift Duck, I did see you swiftly come into the chat to get the Twan. And I can't believe you made it through that gap with her. That's so small. She's hogging the camera like a typical female.
you definitely want their spotlight.
That's pretty funny. And she goes down. I still have Bando Barbie, and to tell you the truth, she's in the trunk of my car. I never took her out from that trip yet. She has been rescued from the Bando, but has been I guess she hasn't upgraded that much. She's like still living in a car and not a home, but I mean, at least she's out of the elements.
That's right. You did your due diligence.
How are we gonna get that one back?
Oh, in the creep shoot.
Way down there. Yep. The basement. Yeah, I'm gonna just get a pole and lanyard. Hope I don't knock it.
Find a chapter, then switch to now. Wait, what? Oh, lots of chapters in Texas. I thought I saw Texas that I didn't know how to read. Ooh, you're right. The Bando Barbie's hair. I don't think it did get tangled in the props, but... Wait, was her hair tied back for this one? Because Oily flew Bando Barbie, too, and her hair went fucking crazy, and then my daughter found a zip tie to give her, like, a hair tie. Oh, Oily went down the creep chute to get the drone. Oof. And that was crazy. When you walked in that Bando, like the one, there were only a couple walls, and you were on like flat ground, but there was a basement underneath, so it was like...
That's cool.
Weird. Yeah. It was kind of like creepy, like... I have to make a video from here. I'm so slow on videos. Like, I do like editing and all, just so goddamn slow. And I haven't done it. I gotta get my ass in gear. Are you taking the option of passing out in the chair?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Just checking.
No, soon though, but I gotta go soon, for sure.
No, we're almost done. We're wrapping it up, though. We're on the last couple, so I said that'll work out for you.
I gotta get my little boy in bed. I don't like him sleeping on the couch. That's all.
Sleeping on the couch used to be fun as a kid, though, too. But I hear you. You got it on your mind, I know.
I just feel bad. I just feel bad. I guess my daughter just came home and said, Kitty's still sleeping on the couch. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, she got in from Beyonce now. That's what I was thinking, too. How was her?
Yeah, she just got in at 12:30, so I was like, oh, okay. But then she told me
Well, good day to you, Carbon Cage. How are you? Get you, Twan. How are things going? Haven't seen you in a minute. My nose got really itchy. I remember the one stream I was in with a bunch of Australians, and I was like, what the hell is G-Day? G-Day? And I was like, oh my god, good day. The good day, y'all, you know, good day. I probably get it wrong, so I probably sound like an ass, but good day to you too. Jeff is hip. Ready for nighty-night. He's calling you out.
So good. I'm old. I'm 46. I'm going to be 47 December 23rd, so if you want to send me a birthday gift, go to WeBleedFPV.com and buy something. Support the community. It goes to good use. Thank you.
Well, happy birthday to you this month. Go get
Thank
your
you,
WeBleed stuff. Support him. Support the community.
Heck yeah.
Get your Twan's mother Fluffer for ripping Bando Barbie and Nappy for being there.
I'm trying to download Utopia Track now.
I did skip Dingles. I felt like I did. So I think we just got Dingles and another one from Mother Fluffa. So let's go to Dingles. So I don't want to forget. It was past that red line there. That's why I forgot to go back. Posted at the beginning. This is called Whoop You Assignment. Ooh! Look at the quickness. Ah, that's like funny to me to use yourself as a... Fuck, I wanted to say obstacle, but gate, you know? Obstacle gate, you know, same. Oh, lost a chicken today? What? Oh. Sorry, I was gonna grill you. Like, what happened, bro? With chickens, it could be a handful of things. That sucks. I'm sorry, dude. That's never a fun thing, you know? Do you have a bunch of chickens or just the one? I don't have enough land to have chickens. I just got dogs and cats here. Get your Twan Dingles. Very nice. That was like a short Twan. I don't know what happened to it. Ooh. I'm hitting all kinds of buttons now, boys. We got our last video to wrap up the night with MFR because he wanted to for Tuesday on this Saturday night. So he's going to get it. Oh, Mother Fluffa came through. He's got the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force drone race 4K. Is this that place, right? It's got to be. Is this the one you were telling me about? The museum?
Can't see. I gotta get to my other screen.
Let's go, MFR.
Yeah, that's definitely the museum.
That is so sick. Fucking perfect one to wrap up the night with.
There you go. In 4K too. Good job.
Oh, that's so sick that they have all the lights in there. That is really cool. It's like a video game, like. And when you said something underground, what did you call it? Whoop Underground or?
Underground Whoop League. So UWL.
Thank you.
So.
That reminded me of Underground. What the hell was the racing game I used to play in the day? Midnight Underground or Midnight Shift Underground or something.
Yeah, that's it. This is a tough track. Very small gates, very, very small gates, which makes it very challenging, but fun in its own.
This is really cool. Now, realistically, if you whack one of those planes, you're probably not going to do anything to it, huh?
No.
With a little... Okay.
No way. No.
I didn't think so. Yeah. That is super cool, like...
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Thank you, MFR, for
deal
fucking...
with a lot multipathing, though. That's the environment for sending and receiving is challenging at times, but the boys work really hard and try to offer, try to decrease some of that, bad connection, RX, and all that good stuff in between. So
I feel like Drone Poison did mean to drop that and play my shiz, but it is a 20-minute one. So since our guest is tired, I'm going to give some twans out for Drone Poison. Tell you boys to go check out his channel and check out this video that he came out. His DJI 03 ND filter tab broken. Go check it out, boys. I was gonna, if it was a quick one, because usually drone poisons are pretty quick, I was gonna fucking slap that on, even though I said it was, the other one was our last of the night. But I didn't want to do that to you since you were calling it. Warrior Life, get some more twan for coming in. I don't know if I twanned you at all tonight, did I? Nah, mother fluffer, where you been coming in late? I'm gonna pick on your ass now. Do we have any other shameless plugs before the night ends? Anything we forgot to talk about? Because damn, you are a busy man. You got a lot going on, which is
we have a lot.
awesome.
There's endless. I could talk for hours of WeBleed stuff in the mix, but no, we're good. Just keep connecting. There's other aspects of our FPV community, and we're out here just trying to bring awareness to whoop racing, just tiny whoops in general, and there's a lot to do out there. And if you ever get a chance to go visit one of these events, just to come and spectate, hang out, meet everybody, it's pretty cool. Our event's going to be very unique. We have a lot of special guest announcers that's coming in March. We have Bot Grinder coming up. We have Bacon Ninja. We have Heads.
Fucking Bacon Ninja. That's a name I want to say. Like,
yeah, Bacon
if you didn't
awesome,
notice,
dude.
I like certain names when they're fucking, they just called you
Everybody knows
like Bacon
Grinder,
Ninja.
course, so,
Dude, you picked a good
We
one.
got that East Coast connections, and we're going to have special guest announcers, and we have an A-list team that's going to be putting on an event like no other. We have a beautiful location that was gracious enough to let us take over their. I don't know if they realize who we are, but it's all good. We're going to be very professional. We're going to respect that environment, and we have a one-stop shop, one destination for our big event that's coming up in March, and we look forward to. We have a sponsored dinner, so if you guys want, you could go on our website if you're interested in joining the event. We're sold out on tickets for the racing aspect, but it's general admission with dinner. It's going to be a sponsored catered dinner that we're offering everybody. It's $30, and you get to hang out with everybody that's going to be there. And there's 64 pilots, plus all the back end crew. And right now, we reached out to 52 sponsors, and we already have 14 lined up, and so we're pretty ecstatic about that. And we can't wait. But it's just all about networking, connecting everybody in the industry, and just having a good time and spreading the love of FPV. And I know that's exactly what Sean was doing when he was doing it.
What a time to cut you off. No, I'm sorry. I was going to say all the events, fpvevents.com. I think it was Adam Parker was dude's name. Fuck, I got to get it straight. But he put a website just for anyone and everyone to put up events if they have them going on.
Nice.
And then for people to go check out. So no matter where you are, you could try to find something near you in your area, or even if you like to travel, if there's something going on.
I'll definitely check that out, for sure.
I encourage you to put some stuff on there, because damn, you got a lot going on, man. So.
Oh, yeah.
And the more we support stuff, the more successful it all could be. So I liked the idea. It's something a little different. So he's got a handful on there. I threw the Rippies up, but I've been trying to tell people. I just found out about it a couple weeks ago, but I was like, oh, that's sweet. That's something that I don't know of any other one right now. So he's keeping it open for everyone. So that's perfect,
Oh, that's good. I'll definitely check it out. FPVevents.com, you're saying?
Yeah. I think there's a dash in there too. FPV-events.com. But pretty fluffing sweet idea. I want to give out some night twans to DFW FPV, Warrior Life, props off. I'll hit his short since it's a quick one. He snuck it in there for us. Night twans to everybody hanging out. I saw Razman, and I think I saw Tom Servo comment a second ago. I don't know who else I missed. Wait, what the hell was that?
That's a Joker gate. Excuse me. Joker gate. So you got to fly through at that certain time, take your whoop and fly through it at the certain time. So it's used as an alternate route on a racetrack. So
you don't have to go that way, but
or you could take, the normal assign path. So you can only do it once per heat, and in that regards. But yeah, it's a pretty cool feature.
So
It's
is it like a
challenging. Sometimes
shortcut if you go through the
it's
Joker?
a gamble.
Do you
Mhm.
save time?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, so
you
it's a
got the
gamble.
risk
So
involved, though. I
yeah,
like
oh
it.
yeah. Something
It's
like
kind of
that.
like
If you don't time it
pinball.
right, and you crash, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah,
But do a
it's
lot of
pretty
guys go for it? Do they feel that need for the
cool.
challenge?
It all depends, honestly.
Okay.
If you're a skilled pilot and you have enough confidence that you could, they'll do it. If they're in a close race or they're trying to catch up to get back. But sometimes it's always quicker just to take the normal path, because you don't want to. It's just it's a gamble.
It's a
You never
gamble.
know what's going to happen. So for sure. But thank you, Miss Dawn. I appreciate you having me on here tonight.
Well, thank you for coming. I'm super excited for the Rippies. I am getting fluff and
Yes,
pumped up,
definitely Rippies.
especially now that time is ticking. So most of all, get your entries in, boys, because that is the most important now. You don't want to miss out on it. Night Swans to everybody. Thank you, WeBleed, for sponsoring. Like, Fuff and Gates are awesome. Last year they made it all over the world, even to the UK. So that was
Nice.
fucking cool. They got to Apone won them, excuse me, but Maria, Apone, Tacoma Rippy, and some of the Gates, and then Miss Maria, because she's his lucky missus, gets to she started out practicing in the house with them and stuff. So they've been put to good use already, all around the world.
Hey, that's it. Yeah, those gates are definitely all around the world right now. But it's been awesome, and once again, thank you for having me and letting me spread the love of FPV, and thanks everybody for joining the stream and getting to hear us and about WeBleed, and just go out there, have fun, and spread the love. That's the most important thing.
All right. And I do the opposite of an Irish goodbye, where I continue talking and talking and talking 100 times. So on that note, I will cut it. Thank you, everyone. Good night, and good night, Twans. I am Miss Dawn. This is FPTV, the home of FPV, and we will see you next week. Good night.